A plane hijacked. Over 100 hostages held in a foreign country. A rescue mission so dangerous that almost no one believed it would work. But against all odds, Israeli commandos pulled off one of the boldest operations in history. Operation Thunderbolt. How did they do it, and what was the cost? This is the story of a rescue mission so daring it sounds like something out of a Hollywood movie. But this was real life. June 27th, 1976. Air France Flight 139 takes off from Tel Aviv, heading for Paris. On board are 248 passengers, including many Israeli citizens. But this flight will never reach its destination. Mid-flight, 4 armed terrorists, 2 from the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine and 2 from a German extremist group, hijacked the plane. They forced the pilots to divert the flight to Entebbe, Uganda. Uganda's brutal dictator, Idi Amin, welcomes the hijackers. He offers them protection, turning Entebbe Airport into a fortress. The terrorists issue their demand: release 40 Palestinian prisoners, or the hostages will die. Days pass. The terrorists separate the Israelis from the other passengers. They threaten to start killing them if their demands aren't met. Around the world, tension rises. Back in Israel, leaders face an impossible choice. Do they negotiate, or attempt a military rescue over 4,000 kilometers away in a hostile country? Many say it's impossible, but one man, Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Netanyahu, believes otherwise. Netanyahu and his team start planning a secret mission that will either save the hostages or end in disaster. The Israeli military comes up with a plan unlike anything attempted before. 4 Hercules transport planes will fly commandos into Uganda under the cover of darkness. Their goal? Storm the terminal, kill the terrorists, and escape before Ugandan forces can react. July 3rd, just before midnight, the first plane lands in Entebbe. Its lights off. Soldiers drive the fake presidential convoy toward the terminal. At first, the Ugandan guards don't suspect a thing. But then, something goes wrong. To get close to the terminal unnoticed, they use a brilliant trick. One of the commandos will dress as an Ugandan officer, and the soldiers will arrive in a black Mercedes, just like Idi Amin's. It's risky, but it just might work. A guard realizes this isn't Idi Amin. He raises his weapon, but before he can fire, Israeli commandos take him down. Within seconds, all hell breaks loose. The commandos burst into the terminal, yelling in Hebrew, "Get down! Get down!" They shoot the terrorists before they can react. But in the chaos, 3 hostages are killed. With the terrorists dead and the hostages secured, the Israeli forces rush back to their planes. But the mission isn't over yet. Ugandan fighter jets are nearby, and they could intercept the escape. The Israeli commandos make a quick decision. They destroy the Ugandan planes on the ground to ensure a clean getaway. After just 90 minutes on the ground, the final plane lifts off. The mission is a success. 102 hostages are rescued. The world watches in shock. Israel has pulled off the impossible. Operation Thunderbolt becomes a legendary military success. Jonathan Netanyahu is honored as a hero. But the mission also sparks debate. Did this operation prove that negotiation with terrorists is never an option? Or did it set a dangerous precedent for future military actions?